Hello again, everyone. In this first episode of the final leg of our journey, we will visit Lookout Mountain, Ruby Falls, High Point Park, the famed train and station, and finally, a commanding view over the Tennessee River from the Walnut Street pedestrian bridge, all in Chattanooga, Tennessee. From Florida to Alaska, from the East Coast to the West Coast, join Jane and Steve celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary, traveling across North America in the Cool Nana Coach, their 27-foot 4 Freedom Elite Class C motorhome, as they visit the many beautiful points of interest in all 50 United States on their golden anniversary adventure. It's Wednesday, May 18th, 2022, and we get a late rainy start from our home base in Melbourne, Florida for the first stop on our 4-month-long journey to Alaska. We'll travel 290 miles to Valdosta, Georgia, stopping off for the night at a boondock spot at the Valdosta, Georgia Cracker Barrel. The morning brings us a beautiful sunshine-filled day as we continue on Interstate 75 for the 345-mile drive to Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Arriving at 8411 Harrison Bay Road on the left.
Harrison Bay Park is the perfect location as a base camp to tour nearby Chattanooga, Tennessee. Harrison Bay Park is a 1,200-acre park with approximately 40 miles of Chickamauga Lake shoreline and was originally developed as a Tennessee Valley Authority recreation area in the 1930s. Harrison Bay became the first Tennessee state park in 1937. Lookout Mountain is widely known for its many unusual geological features, the most unique of which being Ruby Falls, an underground waterfall located more than 1,120 feet beneath the mountain's surface.
The destination is on your left, Ruby Falls. Arrived.
We descend 260 feet by a glass front elevator into the mountain and explore the cavern trail to the tallest and deepest cave waterfall open to the public in the United States. We discover the hidden beauty inside Lookout Mountain on our guided cave walk to the waterfall.
All right, my name is Vicky. I'll be your guide. Love to find out where everyone's from today.
Our tour guide, together with a pre-recorded narration, tell the story behind the accidental discovery of the cavern.
Huntsville, Florida. Vermont. Y'all are from home.
Melbourne, Florida.
Melbourne, Florida.
Crowd size of the tour is throttled with a timed entry for a specific date and time. The entire journey through the cave takes about 90 minutes and is about 1 mile in length. This is a classic example of a stalagmite. A stalagmite is a type of rock formation that rises from the floor of a cave due to the accumulation of material deposited on the floor from ceiling drippings. Stalagmites are typically composed of calcium carbonate, but may consist of lava, mud, peat, pitch, or sand. This is a prime example of a stalactite. A stalactite is a mineral formation that hangs from the ceiling of caves, hot springs, or even man-made structures such as bridges and mines.
Alright, y'all, we do have another outbound route, so we're going to pull over to our careful. We're going to pull over to our left-hand side. How many words?
It really is a lot of walking, and at times you can walk bent over to make it through the narrow tunnels. Following an exciting 45-minute walk through the often narrow and low-ceiling tunnels and stunning rock formations, we finally experienced the thundering waterfall illuminated in all its glory. Point Park is a 10-acre memorial park that overlooks the Lookout Mountain battlefield and the city of Chattanooga. The gates of Point Park were constructed in 1904 and are modeled after the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers insignia. There is a paved walking path around the park that takes visitors by several historic tablets, monuments, Confederate artillery positions, and a scenic overlook of the city of Chattanooga. The largest monument in Point Park is the New York Peace Memorial, which was erected by the state of New York as a tribute to peace and reconciliation between Union and Confederate veterans after the war. In 1863, Union and Confederate forces fought for control of Chattanooga, then known as the Gateway to the Deep South. The Confederates were victorious at nearby Chickamauga in September. However, renewed fighting in Chattanooga that November provided the Union troops victory and control of the city. After the fighting, a Confederate soldier anonymously wrote, "This is the death knell of the Confederacy." In 1890, the United States Congress authorized Chickamauga and Chattanooga National Military Park, the first such park in the country. It was dedicated in 1895 and has since served as a model for most military and historical parks. Today, the park encompasses more than 9,000 acres of battlefields, monuments, and forest, as well as urban landscapes. The Chattanooga Choo today is a preserved railroad facility with roots dating back to the early 20th century. Opened in 1909 as Terminal Station, the train depot welcomed thousands of travelers during the golden age of railroads. Given the appropriate name, Terminal Station, it was funded and built by the Southern Railroad as its primary passenger complex, serving the city of Chattanooga. Today, Terminal Station stands as part of the world-famous Chattanooga Choo Hotel. History and hospitality are at the heart of the Chattanooga Choo. The complex boasts on-site dining, retail shops, tranquil rose gardens, and much more. Guests can overnight in a beautifully restored authentic sleeper car, once reserved for only the wealthiest of passengers during the railroad era. After being saved from near certain destruction over 40 years ago, today the station serves in a similar fashion to that of St. Louis Union Station, acting as a modern shopping and entertainment venue with its history well represented. There is again the bustle that was so familiar in the railway days at Chattanooga's Terminal Station. For generations, Chattanooga's Terminal Station has been a place of many memories made, and it continues to be made today. Erected in 1890, the Walnut Street Bridge was the first to connect Chattanooga's downtown with the North Shore. Structural modifications have been made to turn the bridge into what is now a pedestrian walkway. The half-mile span is one of the longest pedestrian bridges in the world and very popular among local residents. Providing spectacular views of Coolidge Park, the Tennessee Aquarium, and the riverfront, the bridge is also available for weddings and special events. It was once known as the County Bridge, and it was closed to motor vehicles in 1978, sitting in disuse for nearly a decade. spanning the Tennessee River where paddle boarders, pleasure boats, and tubas can be viewed from the bridge deck. While taking in this commanding view of the Tennessee River, downtown Chattanooga, and Signal Mountain, we get distracted for a few moments as we watch a live cast on our cell phone as our granddaughter Rachel graduates from the College of New Jersey. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to smash those like and subscribe buttons. And we hope you enjoyed joining us on our visit to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Please join us on our next episode as we visit the city of St. Louis, Missouri on our Golden Anniversary Adventure.